BeagleBone is an open-source single-board computer, SBC, developed by the BeagleBoard.org Foundation. It is designed for use in embedded systems and Internet of Things (IoT) projects and is similar to the popular Raspberry Pi platform. The BeagleBone board features a 1 GHz ARM Cortex-A8 processor, 512 MB of RAM, and a variety of input-output I/O pins for interfacing with sensors, displays, and other peripherals. One of the main advantages of the BeagleBone board is its flexibility and expandability. It supports a variety of operating systems, including Debian, Ubuntu, and Android, and can be programmed using several programming languages such as C++, Python, and JavaScript. The board also includes a variety of communication interfaces such as Ethernet, USB, and Wi-Fi, making it easy to connect to the Internet and other devices. The BeagleBone board is often used in projects that require real-time control, such as robotics, automation, and data acquisition. It is also popular in the maker community for building DIY electronics projects. With its powerful hardware and open-source software, the BeagleBone board is a versatile platform for developing a wide range of embedded and IoT applications. Writing a program for BeagleBone involves selecting a programming language and development environment, and then writing and testing your code. Here are the general steps for writing a program for BeagleBone. 1. Select a programming language. BeagleBone supports several programming languages, including C++, Python, and JavaScript. Choose a language that you are comfortable with and that suits the requirements of your project. 2. Install the development environment. Once you have selected a programming language, you will need to install the appropriate development environment on your computer. For example, if you are using Python, you will need to install a Python IDE or text editor. 3. Write your code. Using your chosen development environment, write your code for the BeagleBone board. This may involve using libraries and APIs to access the board's hardware capabilities and communicate with other devices. 4. Transfer the code to the BeagleBone. Once you have written your code, you will need to transfer it to the BeagleBone board. This can be done using a variety of methods, such as connecting the board to your computer via USB and transferring the files over. 5. Test and debug your code. Once your code is on the BeagleBone board, test it thoroughly to ensure that it is functioning as expected. Debug any issues that you encounter by examining error messages and using tools such as the BeagleBone's built-in debugger. 6. Iterate and improve. As you test and use your code, you may find ways to improve it or add new features. Iterate on your code by making changes and testing them until you have achieved your desired functionality. Overall, writing a program for BeagleBone involves selecting the right tools and following a structured development process. By following these steps and testing your code thoroughly, you can create effective and reliable programs for your BeagleBone projects. To program BeagleBone, you can use a variety of integrated development environments, IDEs, or text editors on your computer. Here are some popular options for programming BeagleBone. 1. Cloud9 IDE. Cloud9 is a cloud-based IDE that is pre-installed on the BeagleBone board. It provides a full-featured development environment with a code editor, debugger, and terminal, all accessible through a web browser. 2. Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is a popular free and open-source code editor that can be used to write and debug code for BeagleBone. It supports a wide range of programming languages and offers a variety of extensions and plugins for BeagleBone development. 3. Eclipse. Eclipse is a widely used IDE that can be configured to work with BeagleBone development. It offers features such as code completion, debugging, and project management, and supports several programming languages including C, C++, Python, and JavaScript. Once you have selected an IDE or text editor, you will need to install the necessary tools and libraries for BeagleBone development. This may involve installing a compiler or interpreter for your chosen programming language, as well as any required libraries or drivers. Once you have set up your development environment, you can write, test, and debug your code on your computer before transferring it to the BeagleBone board for deployment.